If you believe about yourself that you're not capable, you will not even show up because you're not capable. If you believe about yourself that you're ugly, you will never take photos of yourself and show up and start an online brand, because why would anybody want to look at you? And so you will live your life to tell yourself, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. When you have made that decision, nobody told you you're not allowed to have a business. Nobody told you you have to look a certain way. Nobody told you that. You made it true for yourself, based on certain beliefs, based on certain experiences maybe you have had in the past. But I'm here to tell you, it's time to reset that mindset. Reset. Reset. Make the decision to reset your mindset. What are you telling yourself right now that you're not capable of doing, that is not meant to be, that maybe is not in the cards for you, that maybe God doesn't want you to succeed? What are you telling yourself right now? Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Dominika coming to you live on Facebook once again, and today I want to help you reset your mindset, because whatever you're telling yourself can be turned into a more empowering thought. Because whatever it is you're telling yourself, you're either destroying yourself or you're empowering yourself. Because your mindset is the key to your success. Many of you probably already know about this, but I want to touch on this a little bit different, like always. Most of the time, your mindset will be the thing that talks you out of what you want to achieve in life, or it will empower you to achieve what you want to have in life. And today I want to help you reset some of your mindset blocks, because this is where your problem is. If you want to have more money, the problem is somewhere in your mindset. You want to have a better relationship, the problem is somewhere in your mindset. You want to have better connections with people, the problem is somewhere in your mindset. You want your business to grow, but you don't know what you're doing wrong, your mindset is probably where the problem is. So look at it this way, okay? Right now, we are approaching the end of the year. We are in September, and so many people are slowing down right now. They might be saying something like, okay, I set my New Year's resolutions, but it's September, so there's no way this is gonna happen. So instead of you keep going, instead of trying to keep going, you give up. And this results in you, guess what? Not achieving that goal that you set at the start of the year. But if you keep going, what if it's going to be the year you make it? It's all about the way you see things around you. Majority of people slow down in September. And you know what this means for you? This means for you, if you keep going, you're gonna have more success than everybody else. Because there is actually gonna be way less competition. Because right now, people are busy with, the kids are back to school, maybe now I will have time, but they usually don't do anything about it. People are busy with Halloween decorations, when this doesn't impact their life in a positive way at all. I mean, obviously it's nice to see decorations, but is it really adding value into your life, into your business? Not really. And then there are people who are already thinking about Christmas plans and what they're gonna buy for people. And that's normal. It's good to do so. But if this is the only thing you're focusing on, what do you think you're gonna achieve? So I wanna empower you today to keep going, because majority of people are gonna disappear. So what does that mean? You will actually have less competition right now. Less people creating content, less people going live, less people trying to make sales. So for you, what this means is you will be able to stand out even more from the crowd right now. And the people that are meant to buy your products, buy your services, they will come to you as long as you keep showing up. Last year, last September, I quit my full-time job. And I did not slow down because it was September. I went full speed. And you know what happened? I started signing up one-on-one clients. I started like the coaching brand, and I started creating different programs, masterclasses, and my life completely transformed. So did my business. The way I show up right now, it's way different. People are so shocked. Like, how can you even go live and speak without feeling like you're gonna die or something? It's a skill that I learned. I wasn't born with this. I just kept showing up, and I did it over and over and over again. Nobody is born with a skill like that. If you want to get better at something, you just gotta do it. That's the reality of it. Nobody is gonna hand it to you. You gotta do what you gotta do. But last September, I really went at full speed at my business, and it started slowly growing. And now it's a 1-year mark when I am fully self-employed. How does it happen? It happens because I didn't stop when I felt like it. I didn't stop when I thought, I am not motivated today to do anything. Of course, it's important to set boundaries and to give yourself the time to relax and to enjoy yourself. And you have to stop working at specific hours, right? But what I'm saying is, you cannot just give up. You cannot give up because, oh, it's starting to get a little bit cold, so maybe I'm gonna go in hibernation mode. No, no, no. Don't be like all those people that do that. Don't be like all those people that say, okay, the days are getting colder, how nice, because now I'll watch Netflix all the time. No, no, no. Be the one that's gonna make it happen for you, for your family, for the world. What is it that you want in life? Whatever it is that you want, it's achievable. But where is your mindset? Are you one of those people that says, well, it's been 9 months and I didn't achieve anything, so I might as well give up? Or you gonna say, I set my goals back in January, 9 months ago, and it means that now it's gonna be harvest time very, very soon. Anything you tell yourself can be turned into a more empowering thought. But you might just not see it because you said it to yourself over and over and over again. You said it to yourself maybe for years. And this is why it became a normality for you. But if you decide to switch your mindset, your life is going to be transformed. So look at it this way. If you're saying to yourself, if by now I haven't achieved it, I guess it's not meant to be. You're right, because you're going to act in a way to sabotage yourself and you won't actually go after it. You won't continue working on it. But if you say to yourself, I've been working so hard on this. I know that the results are coming. I know that it's harvest time soon. Guess what's going to happen? You will keep going, you'll keep showing up, and the fruits are going to come. This is the difference between success and unsuccess. If you keep showing up with full energy, full power, and I'm not saying every single day you have to be like hyper and energetic. Every day it's gonna look different for you. Your 100% is gonna look different every single day. But be honest with yourself. Are you really showing up with 100% or no? That's what's gonna determine whether you make it or you don't. Whatever it is you're telling yourself, whatever it is that you believe about yourself, you will show up like that. If you believe about yourself that you're stupid, dumb, and that nobody wants to listen to you when you go live, guess what's gonna happen? You will receive that. But if you believe about yourself that you're the expert, that you're wise, that you're smart, and that your messages are powerful, and that people love to hear what you have to say, this is what's gonna happen. You will sabotage yourself, whatever it is you believe about yourself. That's why I want you to make a decision today to reset your mindset. Reset your mindset. Don't be thinking about Halloween and Christmas non-stop now for the next few days and for the next few weeks. You can think about it. Of course, it's important to make plans for occasions like that. But Like I said, when majority of people slow down right now, if you go at full speed, I'm telling you, it's guaranteed that you will find success. That's what happened to me last year. Even though I was battling some health issues, I had to pull out some wisdom teeth, and I couldn't speak for a lot of the time because, my mouth was healing. I couldn't. It was impossible. I couldn't even eat. I couldn't open my mouth properly. But guess what? I still showed up. I still did what I was able to do. I still worked on my mindset, and that made all the difference. So I want to ask you today, what lie are you telling yourself and you made it true in your life? What lie have you told yourself and you believe that it is true? Something about your appearance maybe. Something about your business. Something about your financial situation. Something about your partnership, your relationship, or the lack of it. What have you told yourself? You believe in it even though it's not true, but it's true because you believe it. Anything can be turned into a positive way. Anything. And if you don't believe me, you can drop in the comments something that you feel like it's your most disempowering thought. Something that prevents you from achieving the life of your dreams. And I can guarantee I'm gonna turn it into a positive affirmation for you. I promise you. Because whatever you're telling yourself, you just got used to it. It doesn't make it true just because you said it to yourself over and over again. But it does become true because your beliefs show up. You embody your own beliefs. You really do. If you believe about yourself that you're not capable, you will not even show up because you're not capable. If you believe about yourself that you're ugly, you will never take photos of yourself and show up and start an online brand because why would anybody want to look at you? And so you will live your life to tell yourself, I guess it just wasn't meant to be. When you have made that decision, nobody told you you're not allowed to have a business. Nobody told you you have to look a certain way. Nobody told you that. You made it true for yourself. Based on certain beliefs, based on certain experiences maybe you have had in the past. But I'm here to tell you, it's time to reset that mindset. Reset. Reset. Make the decision to reset your mindset. What are you telling yourself right now that you're not capable of doing, that is not meant to be, that maybe it's not in the cards for you, that maybe God doesn't want you to succeed? What are you telling yourself right now? Drop it in the comments if you don't know how to switch it into a positive affirmation, into a positive empowering thought, and watch me do it for you. And if you then apply this empowering thought into your life, you catch yourself every time you have this empowering thought, I can guarantee that you will have more success, more abundance, more financial freedom, more success in general, in whatever area of your life that you want to improve in. All it takes is one decision. Reset your mindset. We have Monday. It's a perfect opportunity for you to look back on the last week and a perfect opportunity for you to look back on the last few weeks. What have you been telling yourself and then you have been doing ... because of that? It's very important to realize the patterns you're putting yourself in. When you, for example, tell yourself something that does not make you feel good, that does not make you feel confident, how do you show up? What do you do then? Maybe you just start scrolling. Maybe you start going on Netflix. Maybe you hide. Maybe you sabotage. Maybe you just don't dress in a beautiful way. Maybe You are afraid to speak up because of that. Everything, it's a pattern. It's like habits, right? I'm talking about patterns, habits. Every time you tell yourself some negative thought, disempowering thought, it's like you're shooting a bullet towards yourself and you're gonna act according to that bullet. That bullet is gonna push you into a negative way. But every time you have an encouraging, empowering thought, that sends a bullet also. And that bullet will push you into the correct direction, which will be, you will show up. You might do a live video. You might have a sales call. You might create a new project, a new product to sell. Whatever it is you're doing, you want to write a book, you're more than capable of doing it. Whatever you're telling yourself, you will live to that. That's how you will live. If you're telling yourself, I could never write a book, how about you switch it to, I could never write a book because I'm meant to publish 54. I published 54 books. But do you think that was going to be possible if I told myself, I'm not capable of that, I'm just not smart enough, English is not my first language, I'm not pretty enough to be an author? Do you see how ridiculous this sounds? Do you see it? Do you see how ridiculous it sounds when you say to yourself stuff like that? You're capable of anything you put your mind on. What do you put your mind on? That's the real question. Whatever you put your mind on will determine what you achieve, what you have, and what you don't have in life. So make a decision today to reset your mindset to where it's supposed to be. Snap out of that place that doesn't serve you. Snap out of those negative thoughts that you keep telling yourself over and over again. Play some hyper music. Listen to some motivational speech. Dance in your kitchen like nobody is watching. Play your favorite song out loud. If you can't play it very like full blast, put in some earphones. Put earphones on and dance like nobody is watching. Nobody is watching you in your room anyway. Bring your mood up. Put yourself in the high state and reset your mindset. Go to a new place, new coffee shop, somewhere new, so that your mind thinks different. Because if you keep sitting in the same place all your life, if, for example, your first thought is to go and sit at this specific sofa at your house, you will sit in that sofa a specific way because you're used to it. You will have certain thoughts on that sofa that you always had. Versus if you maybe sit on the other side of the sofa, you're gonna think different. Maybe you're gonna sit on that chair you're not a fan of, you will think differently. Because you're just putting yourself in a different pattern right now, not the habit. So make a decision today to do something different today and to reset your mindset. Because your mindset will break you or make you. Your mindset will either make you successful or unsuccessful. Which one do you choose? It's your decision. It's your decision. And look, I understand that sometimes it's really hard to work on your mindset by yourself. You might have stuff in your mind that you have been living with for the last 20, 30 years, and you don't realize that those are negative thoughts. Those are negative amplifiers onto your life. Those are things that disempower you. So I would love to work with you if you are open to it. I can help you find a better direction in life. I can help you, work through those blocks inside your mindset that you have to get rid of those this bad mindset that you might be having right now. If you feel like my one-on-one coaching is for you, you are more than welcome to book a consultation with me. There is no obligation at all. It's a call where you get to know me, see if I'm the right coach for you, and then you get to decide if you would like to be coached by me one-on-one in relation to whatever it is you wanna work on. But mindset is literally a game changer. This changed everything for me. If it wasn't for mindset, I would not be here right now. I would not be doing what I'm doing now. So if you feel like you want more out of life, you want more clarity, you want to get rid of those things that don't serve you, mindset coaching is the best thing that you will do for your life. So if you feel like you would like to book this call with me, you're more than welcome to do so. For those of you watching me live on Facebook, you can drop me a message right now to book that consultation with me. I'll send you the link to my schedule. And for those of you who are watching me on YouTube, you can go ahead to the description below and you'll be able to find the link for a consultation and you can book it. You can book it there. And then we can have a chat. You can tell me about your goals, where you are heading in life, and I'll be more than honored to help you with it in any way that I can. So if you feel like this is for you, those are the options, okay? But I want to tell you this. Do make the decision today to reset your mindset. If you are not seeing the results that you want to have, it means there is something. There is something in your mindset that you have to switch. Reset. It's time to upgrade the system. It's time to upgrade the system, okay? It's not time to just stay in the same place. It's time to upgrade and reset. Let's do it. It's gonna change your life. I promise you. I promise you. So take the next few minutes to think about what you heard today and take action. Take action. Do something today to reset your mindset. Think about these empowering thoughts that you're having and switch them into some empowering affirmation and watch your life transform. I think that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. I truly appreciate all of your time. May God bless you. Have a wonderful day or evening, whatever time you have watched this at. And I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye-bye.